Good morning. This is Friday Jones, or at least you all know me as Friday Jones, but I am Kanta Jones Muhammad. I'm the president of the National Assembly of American Slavery Descendants, and this morning I'm here with my vice president, Mark Stevenson. This morning, the National Assembly of American Slavery Descendants is calling for a global slavery disclosure framework in response to the United Nations resolution on the transatlantic slave trade. The National Assembly of American Slavery Descendants, NAASD, acknowledges the United Nations General Assembly resolution commemorating the abolition of slavery in the transatlantic slave trade as advanced by Ghana, recognizing the racialized chattel enslavement of Africans as among the gravest crimes against humanity in recorded history. NAASD affirms that the resolution is a necessary first step and that first steps must lead somewhere.
NAASD stands in solidarity as American freedmen with the descendants of the TAST across the diaspora, including those in the Caribbean and South America. We are the descendants living in different nations, states, with different legal systems. Our specific needs differ. And the redress owed to the victims of the transatlantic slave trade belongs to us. It is ours to define. It is ours to claim.
An honest accounting of the transatlantic slave trade must include all parties who profited from or actively resisted the abolition, including African monarchies. King Gizo of the Kingdom of Dahomey was among the most active state participants in the sale of enslaved persons to European traders and fiercely opposed abolition. The Clotilda, the last documented slave ship to reach the American shore, arrived in Mobile Bay, Alabama in 1860. It carried captives taken following a raid against the Tokoi people by the Dahomey. King Bani of the Niger Delta and the Asantehene of Ashanti similarly opposed the ending of the transatlantic slave trade. The British Crown signed at least 45 treaties with West African monarchies, including financial compensation and quick rents for lost slave trade revenue. The monarchies received reparations. The enslaved received nothing.
Those same royal lines now exist within nation states that hold full membership in the United Nations and the African Union. They have a seat at the table of international governance. The descendants of those who were sold and the racial minorities across the Americas and the Caribbean do not. That asymmetry is a form of ongoing injustice, and it must be named. NAASD calls upon President Donald J. Trump to issue an executive order establishing a slavery disclosure requirement, mandating that all nations, kingdoms, and corporations that participated in the transatlantic slave trade and seek to contract with the United States government must investigate and publicly disclose historical links to slavery. This applies to governments in the UN, EU, and the African Union, corporations and financial institutions with pre-1863 origins, and any entity engaged in online commerce in the United States. Disclosures must appear prominently on government contract filing and corporate landing pages. NAASD is prepared to work directly with the president's legislative team to bring this framework forward. This disclosure framework draws from the toolkit developed by Reparations United.
The United Nations resolution is a milestone, but milestones are not destinations. The work of justice is the work of generations, and this generation of American freedmen across the United States rises together to see it done. Our full statement is located and available at www.naasd.org for any questions, and or you can reach me directly at 503-4729. We are also encouraging all organizations that support this position, all organizers that support this position, to go to our website, read our full statement, and sign in solidarity on this particular response to the United Nations. I am Kanta Jones Muhammad with Mark Stevenson, and we thank you so much.